Hi, in this video we are going to learn the next thing on our settings page. We finished last time gaming, next will be accessibility. Accessibility has three different headings. The first one is vision, to help people who have impaired vision or colorblind or something. Next, we have hearing. This for mostly old people or people who work with some loud noises. This will help them. Or our mainly sound settings. The last one is interaction. It helps you control your system through the speech, mouse, or even eye control. That is the new feature Microsoft gave in Windows 10 and 11. But in 11, they have enhanced it a bit. We are going to divide this video into three parts. The first part will be vision only, the next will be hearing only, and the last one will be interaction. Let's head to the first section. That will be vision. To improve or increase the text size or improve the text quality you see on your screen, you can see the first letter A is small, the next one is capital here, sorry, a little bigger. You can see as we move towards right side the cursor, this bar helps us increase the size of the text. For example, if I click apply, you will see the size of all the text of my system has increased. This is in case if somebody has difficulty reading smaller text, they can increase the size of the text. Some people, they have weak eyesight. After changing the size, you can simply click apply and it will do that. Next, on our vision under accessibility, we have visual effects. In visual effects, we have four heads, that is always show scroll bars. You can see here on the right side we have scroll bars. This is the scroll bar on the right side, the gray one. This one, if I enable it show, then it will show all the time on any application, even if I go to Explorer or File Explorer. Then if you use that, it might put an extra load on your system. If you minimize it, so it will show only when you hover the cursor over the sidebar or scroll bars. Next is transparency effect. Under transparency, if you enable that, you can see there is some change in the taskbar. You can view that clearly when you enable or disable it. Then next is our animation effects. Animation effects, if there is any animation, the system will do animation. For example, if we have stuff like this, you can see if I click, or you can see in the widgets, or even in the news, it will animate or no. If you enable animation, it will animate even in other applications. After that, we have the notification bar. The shortcut key to open that is Windows N notifications. When the notifications come here at the right side, right bottom, above the time clock, how much time do you want the notification to be seen? This is the setting where you save it, where you can change it also. So it will be visible for 5 minutes, 1 minute, or 5 seconds. Usually 5 seconds is the ideal time. That's why that is a default one. We are not going to cover the related settings in this, because if we click the related settings, it takes us to system. You can see breadcrumbs show. system display, and we have already done. I will add the video regarding the system display settings so you can view that as well. Next, after the visual effects, we have on our accessibility mouse and pointer or even touch. When you touch the touch indicator, mouse style, you can choose which style you want, the black cursor and the white one, or if you have white area, it will show white. If it will show inverted colors. If you show white area, it will show black color. If the background area is black, it will show white color, and vice versa. Or you can choose the custom. You can choose your favorite style. Some people like pink or green, they are crazy about it, they can choose that one. Or you can choose even from the more color palettes. You can the color exactly what you like in pink. Let's see, light baby pink. That will be it. So that is the cursor we have. Next, right now, what we have is a smaller. I want my cursor, pink cursor, to be seen bigger. You can see I will move it like this, bigger. But what will work? What opens is the pointer, the point or edge of the mouse cursor. That is the one that will open. You can keep it a reasonable size if you would like this. This is a reasonable size that is bigger even. Or you can choose your, I will go back to white, the simple color, and the size also I will keep it little bit bigger, like size 2. That is good for me. Next is touch indicator. If you have a touch screen system, a laptop or a Surface PC, your wherever you touch, it will show a circle where you touched it. If you don't want the circle to show, you can make the circle darker or larger, or if you don't want the cursor to show, you can just disable it. So it will not show, for example, like this, it will not show when you click, it will not show the cursor where you touched. We have covered these related settings already. Next is our text cursor. On text cursor, you can see where the cursor will appear. You can see as I bring my mouse or cursor on the text, it appears as a text cursor. You can see the text cursor indicator. If I turn on, it will show the text cursor indicators as those green colors or the pink color, whatever the color you choose, or the blue color turquoise that is. Now again, we have size of the indicator. You can make it bigger so it is easier while you are typing something. You can see while you are typing, it will show where the cursor is. If I want this to be smaller, now I go, you can see it's smaller. I don't want this to be seen. Now it is without those indicators. Same way, you can choose more colors by selecting the palettes. Next, the cursor thickness. This is the cursor that is shown. If you would like it to be more thicker, like this, you can make it thicker so it is easily viewable or you can find it easily. Next, on our vision under accessibility option has magnifier. Magnifier, you can open this with Windows and plus button like this. So it will magnify wherever you are. If you would like to zoom out, you can zoom out. If you like to zoom in, you can zoom in. You can do that using the same Microsoft Windows logo key and plus sign. And with the minus button, you can zoom out. When the window starts, you want the magnifier to start. If you enable it, it will start. Zoom level by default with the first plus sign with the shortcut key, what it will be 300%, or the zoom increment on each keystroke, or when we press this plus button, how much percent you can see 100%, so it keeps increasing or adding 100% to the percentage that already has been zoomed in. Then view is full screen or a docked screen or a lens. If you choose lens, now you can see, if I choose lens, wherever I go, it just zooms that area. You can see like that. That is a lens. If I like docked area, you can see wherever I go, it show a docker or a dock at the top. I can move this dock at any other place, for example, on my right hand side. So I will show whatever the menu is like this. If I want full screen, it will go back to full screen zooming mode. We are going to close it for now. If you would like to know more about Magnifier, you can click that. It will take you to the web page where it will explain more options. Then next, under appearance, we have Control Alt and Invert. These are the keys that we press together, the shortcut key, and it will enable the invert options. For example, I enable it now. If I press, it will invert the colors. If I want smooth edges in the text and images or not, I can enable or disable it. Next is reading shortcut. The shortcut to reading shortcut is plus H, left mouse, right reading shortcut. The reading shortcut here is Control and Alt. So Control Alt H will bring you reading. It will stop reading if you press Control Alt and Enter. Reading shortcut here refers to this key. We can set up any key. It can be caps lock, it can be insert, or it can be both caps lock and insert. Next, we have color filters. You can see how our colors will look. If we enable it, we turn it on, you can see we have different kinds of colors that are available, the color schemes or color filters. If I press red and green, that will be more red and green. If I press red and green with weaker red, here weaker green, here blue and yellow, and here it is grayscale. So the whole system will turn into a grayscale system like a classic old movie. Grayscale inverted means you can see every image, everything is inverted. Where it was black is white color being used now. Where it was white, now it is being used black color. Next is inverted. Whatever the colors we have, it will invert, but in colors. Not grayscale inverted, color inverted. Now you can see like this. It will switch the colors. The shortcut key is Windows logo key, Control and C if you would like to turn on the colors filter. I will go back to turn this off. So we use normal usage, what we were using, the normal color filters. We don't want to add. This accessibility option helps ease if you have any vision impairment or vision or visibility issues or weaker eyesight or something like that. So it helps you to control your display settings easily as you like. Next we have is contrast after color filters. we can use different themes. As you see, we have aquatic, we have desert, dusk, or night sky. We go there and we click aquatic. Once you apply, it will take a while and it will show you the result. If you select desert, it will show desert like this. You can see all the menu bars, all the options, they have been changed to classic options. If you want to choose others, or click none and apply, so we go back to our normal settings. Next, under accessibility is narrator. This is last on the vision, but not the least, as narrator is one of the most important things that can be used. If you turn it on, wherever I go, whatever I do, it will start talking.
Starting narrator heading level 1. Welcome to narrator settings window.
Okay.
Narrator toggle switch on.
Whatever I do, it will keep
Start window,
saying,
search,
but narrate.
search box,
So
edit,
if you
type here to search,
issues,
a historic sheep's birthday.
let you hear what you are doing.
Settings window, narrator, toggle switch, exiting narrator.
Thank you, please exit, let me do something. The keyboard shortcut for narrator is Windows key, Control and Enter. And narrator's home is start narrators when the narrator starts. When I turn it on, the narrator start screen comes where you can change the settings, or if you would like, you can open right
Settings
now.
window, narrator heading level 1. Welcome to narrator. This is narrator home, where you can get help. Exiting narrator.
I will exit that. Then here we have narrator's voice. Next, you can choose a Saudi male speaking Arabic. Name would be Naif. Now let's try to turn it on.
Settings window. Navigator. Toggle switch.
I'm not sure what this is.
Microsoft. Arabic. Sahada. 5.
Choose a voice. Microsoft Mark. Microsoft Mark.
Choose a voice. Microsoft David. Microsoft David. English.
Choose
United
a voice.
States.
Microsoft Guy.
2 of 7.
Settings window.
Selected.
Narrator. Toggle switch on.
Okay. Like this, it will help you to choose which guy or even a female.
Microsoft Guy. Natural. English. United States. 1 of 7.
Choose a voice.
Racist
Microsoft
or
Jira
whatever you
Desktop.
call it,
English.
gender-wise.
United States. Combo box. Settings window. Narrator. Toggle switch. Exiting narrator.
Like this, you can choose which voice you want to be heard while you do whatever you are doing. And if you like, you can add more natural voices. You can click there and download or install whatever you want to download, or you can even preview.
Hello, my name is Arya. I am a high-quality speech voice that you can use for your screen reading needs with Narrator, which is the screen reader.
That's a sample how they speak. The legacy voices means how the previous voices. You can manage voices here also. We have the installed voice packages. Again, you can preview here. So the same settings that we had here are visible in another legacy voices menu. Next we have is lower the volume. When we turn on the narrator, everything else on the apps, for example music or something being played, it will lower the volume automatically. Then narrator audio voice, where it will go out. If you have multiple output systems, you can select one of the output systems to be using. Next we have verbosity, where the shortcut key is narrator plus V to change the verbosity to control all details, text only, control some details, or some text, all text details. Like what the system will be reading, it will read all control details or some or text details only, what it will be reading. Then context level of for button and controls is intermediate. No context or full context, old and new controls means it will show all, read each and every detail. Have narrator announce when I type. Whatever I am writing, the words, letters, numbers, or comma, full stop, it will, when I'm typing, it will read. That will help me understand that if I'm writing it correct. Next, we have narrator key, that is caps lock, and insert key, that is on the keyboard. This no caps lock, and insert key on this. Anyhow, you can see next is touch if you are using the touchscreen system, or read interact while using the mouse. Keyboard layout. What will be the layout of the keyboard? It will be legacy or a standard. Better use standard. Next, narrator cursor. Show the cursor where it is. As you have seen, the thing it is reading, it highlights it. Move the cursor to the narrator cursor as narrator reads. If you turn this on while the narrator is reading, it will show you where the cursor is going. Navigation mode, or sync the narrator cursor and system focus. So if you are reading a document, for example any PDF, system will take you where the narrator is reading. Your system and narrator will go both together. Now next we have Braille. Use Braille if you would like to turn on the Braille, that is for totally blind people. Microsoft has done great work even to help enable people with disabilities to use computers. So next, we will not go in those details because I don't think we need these details. You have to download and install a software as well. And next is decrease verbosity in Outlook. If you turn that on, so it will not read your emails all the time. Next is manage data and service. Sync my narrator settings on this device. You are going to sync, so it will be updated. Sync means if you have whatever the account you are using, it will use that account to synchronize. Next, we have get image description, page titles, and popular links. If there is anything, the system will read that. Automatically send diagnostic, you don't want to do that. And for privacy statement, how Microsoft uses, you can click, it will take you to a Microsoft page where they have privacy statement. We collect personal data for improvement, how we use it. This is what Microsoft has shown all. That will be all for accessibility vision. Next, we will move to the rest, hearing and interaction in our next video. Thank you for watching.